Over the next 20 years, 100 million young Africans will enter the workforce, more than the rest of the world combined. And each one of them needs the skills to be able to shape that future, a future that is that will be very different from our present. And to do that, they need a set of skills to innovate and create and lead. And so we started Pioneer Academies to develop and to offer a approach to education that really future equips young people to succeed and thrive and contribute in that world in which they will inhabit and have to lead.
And we thought there was a real opportunity to create a distinctive model beyond the traditional approach and do it in a way that would be affordable to families and therefore provide much higher access than they currently have at this point.
Probably the biggest impetus in creating this new breed of schooling and academies was really trying to transform and revolutionize education. That there's not a shortage of schools out there, but there is a shortage of high quality, innovative, transformational schools that really want to shake up things in education.
Really, it's boiled down to three things that have been the root of our academic model, our competency framework, everything we do. The first is what we call thought leadership, so the ability to solve problems and to learn in addition to achieve high standards of academic excellence. The second is what we call servant leadership, the ability to turn those good solutions, cognitive solutions, into impact by working with others. And the third is what we call self-leadership, or the ability, the grit, the perseverance, the character skills and character traits it takes to succeed and to contribute.
In the junior school, in terms of what our educational model looks like, our instructional model really focuses on students' passion. So oftentimes you would find in a traditional school, it's all about the content and making sure they are prepared for a test. What we try to do is really make sure that we understand a student on an individual level. So our teachers really step back and they become more facilitators as opposed to traditional style teachers where they are facilitating the learning. So they are trying to understand what are the passions of the students, what are their interests, and then how can they infuse the curriculum into that. In the senior school model, it's really a strong focus on critical thinking and problem solving, really getting the students to think and to figure out solutions to unknown problems. And then also our teachers are still facilitators in trying to connect the content to make sure that, yes, we do live in a world where they have to take a high stakes assessment, but it's not the end all be all. We're talking about providing the highest quality education in the world. So we want to make sure that not only will our students be successful here on the African continent, but they actually are going to be successful across the world no matter where they end up.
One unique feature is that we have a fantastic founding team where we not only have a strong depth of experience in the educational space, but also a strong depth of experience in the corporate space. And so we've lived what it takes to be successful. In terms of 10 years from now, 15 years from now, the types of environments that our students are going to be working in, we've experienced that firsthand in a way that many educators may not have.
10 years from now, our success as Pioneer Academies will be firstly measured in the lives of each student who has been a pioneer, in the success and the experiences and the joys and the unique paths that they find both in our schools and in university and in life beyond. That will be the first and most important measure of our success at Pioneer Academies. The second measure will be on our impact more broadly on African education. I hope that we earn the right and demonstrate the possibility of education that prepares young people more effectively to lead and shape the world in which they'll encounter.